To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the ninth inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
With a moment now, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills, as good as any. Saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
Springer is right there, 1 down.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Shin-Soo Choo will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Adrian Beltre will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matt. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him any differently throughout this game.
We'll jump forward in this one to the top of inning number 2. Now to the plate, Rougned Odor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Keuchel pauses. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Gomez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Ball 1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting 7.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Joey Gallo is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Yeah, and that strikeout previously may have been just the kick in the pants he needed. He comes right back here and fires that fastball right by the next guy.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and this really is his 1-2 punch. He's got both the two-seamer and the cutter in his arsenal, so they're fairly similar pitches, except for the fact that one works its way in, the other one works its way out. Very effective, especially when you double up and throw one off the other.
Andrews.
Here's the first pitch to him. Elvis Andrews is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity. A.J. Reed will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Jake Marisnick in now, hopped out in his first trip. So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Tony Barnett is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Up next for the Rangers.
At the plate, Mike Napoli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Will Harris will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Rougned Odor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. Two men gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, here's a line drive, and he's cashed in big time with the bases loaded. Extra bases. Chu scores. Beltre scores.
Well, with the bases loaded, sometimes pitchers get worried about going back inside because they don't want to hit a guy and force home a run. So here he's working out over the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him. This will drive home two on the double.
And there's the fourth wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and two men gone. So stepping in, Elvis Andrus, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Number 30 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30.
Now a fly ball, right center field. Nobody's going to catch up with this one. It's going to get down for extra bases. Here's the go-ahead run to score. The tag, and he is out at the plate. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Number 30 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ball game, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Delino DeShields is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And after that big inning, all of a sudden, this guy's out there as the pitcher of record.
And I can't imagine he was expecting that. Now his job gets a whole lot more important.
1-2.
1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
George Springer ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Chu, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number
A.J. Reed will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Full count, 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Tony Sipp will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Shin-Soo Choo steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ryan Rua will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Marisnik is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Adrian Beltre will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. High and deep to left center field. Aoki going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Ryan Rua will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field,
Marwin Gonzalez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Sam Dyson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Sam Dyson.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Soft liner to the left side. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 22, Josh Reddick.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch-out.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Jake Marisnick comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Nori Aoki. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw will be in time to get him at first base, and the Rangers have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game 1 on the road as this one is over.
Wow, what a really great win for these guys. Coming back from a 4-run deficit at one point, they showed a lot of fight out there to bounce back in this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our Tops Player of the Game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call